How are you doing, folks? Welcome back to another episode of the Chilly Northerner. We're going to give you a garden update. It's been about a month since the last video, so this is what's happening. As you can see behind me, things are getting big. These are getting big, quite big to say the least. These are two ghost peppers. I believe them to be two ghost peppers. These are looking fantastic. I mean, these are just small ones coming in here there now, but they are looking very gnarly already. And here is some fantastic ones on this side. I mean, look at that. When that ripens, that could be deadly. Another one there behind as well. Not quite as big, but you know, getting there. Still got some growing time yet. And what is that snail doing there? I've just noticed. Tell you what, let's have him off. See you later, fella. On this side, oh, and just on this side is the other ghost pepper, and just starting to turn. This wasn't like this yesterday, so let me just show you this. If I can get that out of the way. There. Just starting to turn. That is a ghost pepper, or boot jolokia. Slightly less gnarly on this side, and not as many coming on as well. I've got plenty of flowers, as you can see going up there. There's plenty of little flowers on there, little buds, little flowers. More up here, but not a great deal more on that plant. It hasn't been a great season. Not very much sunshine at all in July, and if you're living in the UK, you will know that. Chilli plants come from hot countries. They need sunny weather. So let's venture outside. It's my little purple basil plant there, which is looking a bit strange, but right. Let's come this side. This is my Kang Star Lemon Starburst. Let me just sit myself down here. Whoops. So that's looking good. They are looking good, to be fair. Not quite the shape that I was after, really, but they normally have like a saucer shape with like a little stinger tail coming off the end, but it is pointed, but not quite the shape. So this plant may not be a keeper for next year, unless of course things start happening. Yeah, beautiful colour, beautiful lemon colour. As I say, Kang Star Lemon Starburst. Still more fruits coming on. There's some beautiful sunshine there now. It's looking good. Tomato plants here. Some tomatoes coming on there. And underneath. And there as well. And over there, these two here, so that and that, I know they're a little bit straggly like, but they're starting to get towards their end. These are potatoes. This is one of my Trinity habaneros. Now it could be the cross type, it could be the normal type, but there was like some little pods hanging on the bottom. So about a month or so I whipped them all off, just to try this out. And if you look underneath, there are loads of flowers coming on. More snails, god damn them. And some little chillies coming on there as well, some little Trinity habaneros. They're normally around like the 20,000, 30,000 Scoville level. But with this possibly being a cross, it could be something very different. But see, they've got loads of little flowers going on underneath there. And on that side as well. Still time. Now, this big old thing, big old plant is, I love this one. I can't wait to try these when they start ripening up. This is a Malawian picant, or pepper chew. Look at these fantastic little peppers on them. That's not going off, that's just starting to turn ripe. When it starts going like that, it's starting to ripen. There's another one there. It's starting to ripen up. They go like a really dark colour first before they go red. There is loads of peppers on this. Loads of them, absolutely loads of them. And they get some fantastic little flowers on them. Let's just see if I can zoom in on one of these. Beautiful. But as I say, this has got absolutely loads of peppers on, and it's a tall plant as well. It's really tall. I'd say really tall. It's probably looking about 4 foot there at the moment. I think they go to about 5 foot. But again, just more peppers. They're all over the place. I can't wait to try these. You see them, I've said before, you see them in the supermarkets, stuffed with goat's cheese and such like. So let's move on. This one here, well, you've got two right here. So you've got what I believe to be a chocolate bootler, which is a super hot and exceptionally hot. It used to be a world record holder before the Carolina Reaper came along. This may take some ripening, but we shall see. Snails. Little bloody snails anyway. I like the colour of them snails, but they are a menace over the garden wall for them. Right, so let's just check this. Right, we've got a one coming on here. Now I don't know how long that's going to take to ripen. That might be another couple of months away yet before that gets like that. Before it starts turning brown. They are a chocolate brown. They used to be, as I say, they used to be the world record holder. 1.8 million Scovilles before the Carolina Reaper came along and took the crown. Let's just see though. Maybe one too far for that one. But next door here, another Trinity habanero. This one is starting to ripen up nicely. As you can see, some of these are across. Now you may have seen a post of mine before where it said that I'd crossed, well, inadvertently crossed a Trinity habanero with a paper lantern. Both of them are habanero types, but the paper lantern actually look a bit more like this one here. They're like long and slim, whereas the Trinity habanero is more like dumpy, a bit like that, but a bit more dumpy. So this could well be a cross, because I had them both right next door to each other. And some of them look a bit like this, so they've got this kind of like, almost like a little stubby tail coming out of it. Strange. It's definitely not a Trinity habanero, and it's definitely not a Chinese paper lantern. There's another one like that as well. Sorry, my shaky camera work. But there's another one that looks exactly like the paper lantern. They are long, slim, and pointed. Now, as I said before, the Trinity habanero is about 20,000 to 30,000 Scoville levels. Quite tasty. Get plenty of pods off the plant, and it also is the same for the paper lantern. But the paper lantern is 350 to 450 Scoville units. So 350,000 to 450,000 Scoville heat units. So significantly hotter. So I'm going to try one of these when they've actually ripened properly, and we'll have a taste test. Coming round. I do like these roses. don't know what you call them. Got them ages ago. Beautiful colours. They start with a very deep pink, and then as they start to fade, they go like white around the edges, and they look fantastic. Anyway, another Kang Star Lemon Starburst. This is more the shape that I want, but I want a little stinger coming out the bottom. So these are more so a bit like that one actually. So you see what's going on here? That's just starting to get a point on the bottom, and it looks like a bit like a flying saucer. So that is the kind of shape that I want. So if I get any seeds from that one there, that could well be a keeper, and I'll grow them on next year. Hopefully, the idea is when you grow them on, you get more that look like this on the next plant, rather than look like that or the other one that I showed you before. There's another one that's more saucer shaped, but again, not really much of a stinger on the bottom, if at all. But yeah, all good. Mixed results from them ones, of course. But this one here now is, I've already had a couple of these. They are getting quite big. But it's not a bell pepper. It is a, now let me pronounce this again, Antip Ahi Dolma. Got the same heat as a jalapeno. So you've got about 5,000 on the Scoville scale. But they have a taste like apples. Plenty more buds coming on here. And there's plenty more time. There's a little bit more time. Probably got about a month and a half, two to 2 months, depending on the weather, of growing time left here in the UK. So let's see anyway. Let's hope that ripens up. Might have a little bit more grown first. It's got a little bit of damage there. It might go rotten. Again, all down to either the weather that we've had in July or bugs that actually come from that as well. This one again is not doing particularly great. As you, not all of them are successful at all. I'll show you the failures as well. It's not so much a failure, but it's just kind of stunted. Again, probably because of the bad weather. But this is another chocolate bootler. But the peppers are on there are next to nothing really. And I don't suppose, it's got plenty of flowers on, so you never know. Might do something. It might do something. Christ, it is getting hot in here. So, just so you know as well, I've got another fermentation going, so I'm making another chili sauce, and two certain individuals have requested this. Two spooky certain individuals have requested this. So that will be coming probably within the next month. I'll do a little video on that as well, and you can see what that's all about and who these individuals are. But it's going to be good. So a quick update. Didn't want to do all the whistles and bells. I haven't really got time to do that, unfortunately. I've got too much on at the moment to try and get other things done, especially with the spooky channel as well. So yes, if you like this, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, and there'll be another update, and again in about a month's time. See you soon.